So the newest update for Legends has finally been released. What's going on, guys? Kurosabola here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Legends breakdown video. Today we are going to be going over the kits for both Turles and Goku, as well as going over some of the newest events, as there's actually a decent amount of events that came out for once. So if this is the kind of content you guys would like to see more of, like and subscribe to this channel, and let me know down in the comments what you are excited to see from this video. So, Turles, he is on the powerful opponents tag, which is interesting. Here's hoping that he actually buffs the tag in some capacity. But he's also Saiyan. He's also Saga from the movies as well. So, let's go to 6 stars, 5,000 power. So he's sitting at around 212 blast, 193 strike. That's not too bad. He's definitely going to be a more blast-oriented unit than anything else. 202 million, over 2 million health is pretty good too. Powers at 1.25, which is about standard for the characters that have been kind of coming out as of late. Let's scroll down to his main ability here. Main ability, you thought I was strong before. Watch this. Draws the ultimate card, Sudden Storm. Restores own health by 30% and ki by 30. That's actually really good. Reduces enemy ki by 40 as well upon usage. Pretty good. That is pretty good. And then go down here. Z power Nappa Young +2. Now, we'll get to this a little later, but remember a couple videos ago, I believe it was during the Vegeta Zenkai announcement. Remember when I said that they were talking about bringing the Elite Soldier event for Nappa back? Well, we'll jump into that here in a little bit, but unique ability, Omnipresent Watcher. Shortens allies' substitution count by 1 when this character enters the battlefield. Applies the following effects to allies other than this character from battle start for 60 timer counts. 25% to damage inflicted, 40% to ki recovery. Both cannot be canceled. Okay, so allies so basically you can summon your allies 1 second faster when he enters the battlefield, which is pretty good. It's really interesting. Any extra time you can get to bring in to swap out or do a cover change is actually really good. Applies the following effects to other allies other than this character. So your allies for 60 timer counts get these buffs without being canceled. That can actually be really, really good. And the way that I'm kind of seeing this character right now is that he is meant to be run alongside the new Vegeta Zenkai. Because as I mentioned in that video before, that Vegeta benefits from late game due to all of his passive buffs that he gets after like 45 timer counts, I believe it is. So this actually can benefit him even greater. I mean, this will benefit anybody, but either way. World Eating Saiyan. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 30% of damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade 20% to damage received for 20 timer counts. Apply the following effects to self every time when faced with an enemy. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. -3 to strike and blast arts costs for 10 timer counts. Looking at his kit now as opposed to what it looked like on the Twitter announcement the other day, his kit isn't as good as it seems, or as they made it seem. Maybe I'm just reading this wrong, but it feels like, because wasn't it like 75% to damage inflicted? and it's 30 here, it's 25 here. That's only 55. And then they said 75 or 70% to key recovery. This restores key by 30. This is 40 plus to key recovery for allies. I don't know. It feels like this is not the same character that we saw the other day. I'm maybe, like I said, maybe I'm reading this wrong, or looking at this wrong. But let me know down in the comments if you think I'm interpreting it wrong. Give me some insight here. But this, I don't know. This feels like he's actually not as good as he was portrayed. Strike is the same. Blast is the same. Calamity Blaster can be taught, which is pretty good. Major impact damage. Inflicts damage with enemy. There's the 80% to key recovery on his special move. Okay. So that's a little different. This is definitely not how I thought they would make his kit. So he does give the minus 80% to key recovery. And 10 timer counts is a pretty big deal. So that's actually pretty good. Force Explosion increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts upon activation. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 5 to substitution count. Okay, yep, and there's that. And that's what it was. Okay. I apologize, guys. No. It is this guy is 100% the way he looked on Twitter the other day. So, this green card is comboable. Sudden Storm deals massive explode damage. He also gains the 70 plus of damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 20%. 70% to key recovery. He gains attribute upgrade. Negative 30 to enemy sustained damage cut effects as well. So yeah, no, this guy's actually pretty stacked. Especially so like I said in yesterday's video, when you use this guy, pop off his ultimate as soon as possible, because even if the attack does not land, this will 100% benefit him. So, and then for Z ability at 6 stars, 26% to episode Saga of the Movies blast attack and 22 to powerful opponent. So he does buff the powerful opponent tag. Interesting. So that makes for him and Fusion Samasu that buff that tag. So looks like we are slowly coming upon a viable, powerful opponents team. Still not quite there yet, but it will then eventually be fleshed out in some capacity. So that's actually pretty good. All in all, I like Turles. I like his kit a lot. It'll be interesting to see how he is used in actual battle, but I actually do like his kit. Now, over to the Goku. So he is Sun Family, Saiyan, and Super Saiyan. He is a melee type. He's also Saga from the movies. 6 stars, 5,000. He does not have as good of a blast attack as Turles does, but he has 205 strike attack, which is pretty good. And his health is also not his health isn't even over the 2 million mark. So that's a little underwhelming, but not quite a deal breaker in any way. Main ability. Draw a special move arts card next. Restores own key by 50. Increase own card art draw speed by 2 levels for 10 timer counts. That's actually pretty good, all things considered. Unique ability. Supreme Warrior. That, I mean, what I meant to say is that's good. All in all, this main ability is kind of basic. The key is really nice. Drawing a special arts move is nice, but I mean, you can activate it within 20 timer counts. So it's an okay main ability, in my opinion. 30% to damage inflicted against tag regen. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. He draws a strike arts next. Plus 40 to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Reduces damage received by 30% for 20 timer counts. And special move arts cost is minus 15 for 20 timer counts. Yeah, so that's relatively well-rounded. which is pretty nice. It kind of reminds me, I think, of Vegeta's kit, the Android 13 blue Vegeta. I think he has a similar setup to this. Then Collision Force applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Restores ki by 25 after enemy attack is over. Okay. Plus 50% to strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Reduces damage received by 30% for 10 timer counts. After every attack. Restores own health by 30% if own remaining health is 50% or below after enemy attack is over. Activates once. I like this ability quite a bit. The fact that after every enemy attack finishes, you get 25 ki, you get a 50% strike attack increase, and you get 30% reduced damage after every attack. So this guy, if I'm reading this correctly, Goku is not going to be comboable by any means. He will not be comboable by any means at all. Because if you think about it, if he goes into 4 strike cards, if let's say enemy goes into you for 4 strike cards, does a full combo, that's 200 to strike damage for about 15 timer counts. With the first stack probably being a 10 timer counts by the time it's over. And you get a full restore of ki. That's if I'm reading this right. We'll have to try him in practice. We'll have to see him practice. But I actually really, really like this setup here. And then obviously getting 30% health back when you go below 50% is actually really, really nice. It's not like yellow full power Frieza where like he hits 0 and then he gains like what was it, 20% health back. So I actually like that a lot. Strike card, special move damage up. Strike plus 20 to special move damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Now, correct me if I am wrong, but I thought his strike cards were supposed to heal him. I mean, that's still pretty good. 20% to strike move damage per hit for 15 timer counts is actually pretty good. Considering that he gets minus 15 the special move arts card. But I thought he was supposed to get have a card that heals. Okay, he does. Yeah, it's right there. So Blast is normal. Destructive Dragon Fist is teachable. Massive impact damage. Gain attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts upon activation. Blast armor when charging forward. So yeah, his blast armor is confirmed. He only gets it when he does a special move. That was to be expected. This is actually pretty good. But in execution, like you're only going to be able to get maybe 1 arts card off on him to do that. So, and then special skill, Defiant Spirit, plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Changes own Blast Arts card to Strike Arts card. Yeah, it's pretty good. This Goku is a little better than I thought he would be. He's a little bit better than I thought he would be. So at 3 stars, he tags both Saga movies by 30% or Saiyan by 30% for strike, attack, and defense. That's actually really good. I actually like that Z ability a lot. So even on the off chance that you don't use this Goku, like that's a pretty good bench character to use. So they definitely kind of built him in mind for the foreseeable future. This will definitely be a Saga movie or Saiyan character bench unit down the road. We'll see if he holds up in the game with his kit, but that's actually at least very good. So all in all, Turles looks like he's really good, as I predicted. This Goku is a lot better than I thought that he was going to be. I'd still probably say making a judgment call, I think Turles is probably still the better character just because of the amount of utility that he offers. But this Goku is definitely not bad at all. Let's look at the banner itself. So the banner will be going on till the end of August. So this Legends Rising is 100% supposed to be a USTR or a UST banner. 100%. So the fact that you get the 900 Z power for it, and it's lasting for the whole entire month, that's actually pretty good. It's not bad. 10% sparking drop rate. Don't fall for that though. That is a little misleading. It's still you still have a 1% chance to pull these two units. So that doesn't mean anything. Don't believe that. They will be doing summoning tickets from what it looks like. And then you'll get these by playing events. The new events that came out, there's Forbidden Power Turles. And we'll jump into that in just a second. But this is a brand new event. And I don't think I've ever seen like this event, an event like this before. So we'll look into that in just a second. So it looks like we got about 2 more weeks of the Summer Adventure 2020 missions. You can pull the summon tickets from the dual coin shop, obviously. And it's really, really nothing too special. Let me see if I can find the banner over here. President, pull up the banner. All right. Let's see how good this banner is. So, obviously limited time, or once a day. You can do a single summer for 20, 1,000. We got the Goku, we got the Turles. I don't know. You got these two. You have Tapion. He's not a bad unit for movies, but you don't really see anybody really running him. This Raditz is okay, but he really didn't last too long, I think, in my opinion, since his release. He offers Saiyan buffs pretty decently, so this Bardock is okay. This Gohan is still pretty good, but he's starting to really show his age. This Trunks is the same way, like he's still pretty good. Metal Cooler. I honestly I don't even use him on my Lineage of Evil team. This Broly is old. This Vegeta obviously is Zenkai is a little lackluster. So I would say use your judgment call on this one, guys. I probably personally would not recommend summoning on this banner either. I would say do your dailies. And if by like the end of next month, like before the banner goes away, if you want to try and do like a multi or 2 on this, you should. But I would say definitely stick with your dailies. EXs. So we got Borgos. Borgos comes back, which is nice. This Goku has a good HP buff for GT. This Broly is still pretty good. Obviously Ginyu Force. But it looks like the new like Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin aren't on this banner at all either, which is disappointing. So it might be a little bit before we end up seeing them. All right, well, let's get on to these last 2 little pieces of events. So Forbidden Power Turles. Play every day to upgrade Turles. So this is interesting because you're buffing up an older unit, and it's not really viable to really use it as a unit. But I don't know. Let me see. So get a total of 500 Turles multi-powers by challenging the bonus battle every day. Plus, you get a total of 1,000 Chrono Crystals from first-time rewards, missions, the exchange shop, and more. Goes on until the middle of August, the 12th of August. Limit breakable characters. So, oh, that's actually really, really good. Um, okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, everybody has the opportunity to pull this Turles for free. Because if you look at the character IDs, like you can get 500 total Z power. But from what it looks, actually, oh no, I'm seeing what this is saying. So you can get 500 Z power, but you can only use it if this Turles is at 5 stars or higher. Okay, no, I'm reading that wrong. Sorry about that, guys. Um, that's still really nice of them to offer something like that. I've never seen them do this for a new unit. Only downside is that it requires you to actually summon this character. Which sucks, but I mean at the same time too, like again, they don't usually offer something like this too often. So, um I would take it as it is. I would take it as a nice gesture. Um but yeah, still you still get like 1,000 chrono crystals and whatnot too. So how to play. You get Turles from the summons or the exchange shop. We'll have to see. I might have to do a follow-up video on this later today. So, I might have to actually go into the game and like physically look at it to understand what it is that this is actually doing. So, oh, I see from the exchange shop. That's for this Turles. Okay. But yeah, so you pull this Turles from playing from summoning him here, and then obviously you collect Tree of Might medals and trade them in the exchange shop for Z power. And then you can limit break both of these guys. You get multi Z power for this guy in the once daily bonus battle. So yeah, you can get Z power to power him up, which is it's really, really cool that they offer that. I like that a lot. Get these titles, obviously. The awakened fruit of the Tree of Might gets an awakening. Nothing too crazy. Pretty basic. This new medal is a new type of currency that's going to be in the exchange shop. So yeah, that's actually yeah, so that's actually really, really nice. I like that a lot. And then as I stated before at the very beginning of the video, this Nappa is back. Welcome back, Nappa. I actually only have him at 1 star. I really did not jump into investing into his event at all, so I will be jumping full-heartedly into this event. But he's here till the 19th, so definitely take advantage of this, especially if you have Zenkai Vegeta, because he actually powers up Nappa pretty good. So definitely jump into this if you are able to. He is 100% worth it. And here's all your boost characters. Obviously, the 2 new characters are worth it. Vegeta offers it, and that's just for the drop boost too, for the Z power for Nappa. So if you definitely want to farm this guy up, definitely do this. This event, it was actually a lot of fun back in the day. I hope that they do more like free characters like that offer a story, and they kind of do more stuff like this. But both of these events are pretty good. I'm not all that disappointed in this. Banner's a little disappointing, but all in all, the units are really good. The new units are pretty good, all in all. I'm glad that Nappa's back. I'm glad that they did something new with some of the events. This is actually really cool. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys think about all of this. I know this was a lot to take in, and I know this video is going on a little longer than you guys would like, but I appreciate the love and support and you guys coming in to check out the videos. So like and subscribe for more Legends content. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about everything that you just saw today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.